again live from out in front of the Whitewater Grill in Ocoee, Tennessee, where we are covering the one-man, right now it's a one-man demonstration of James Waller, this gentleman over here, who is commendably exercising his First Amendment right to free speech. And he's gotten a fair amount of support. Right now, Facebook is beginning to buzz a little bit, and people have been encouraged by someone on Facebook to come to the Ocoee Dam Deli across the street if they want to show solidarity with James Waller and, in some way show their support and their, basically, I guess, sympathies with James. Now, I don't think they're necessarily, if they listen to James and they listen to his delusional position that he is God's anointed vessel that has come here to pronounce final eternal damnation and judgment on me, and if they listen to that, I don't think most of them will resonate with that particularly. But just the mere fact that James is attacking me makes them love him because he's against me. And of course we know that they hate me. Paul the Apostle said in the book of Galatians, "Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?" And I am telling people the truth, and those who don't want to hear the truth, they have hatred and antipathy toward me because I'm the vessel that's telling them the truth. But at any rate, we have some folks over there at the Ocoee Dam Deli. I'm not sure, but I think one of them might be the wife of the owner that's kind of got her face a little bit down behind the top of the car. And I could be dead wrong on that because I don't see as good as I used to, and it is across the street. But at any rate, on Facebook, somebody has taken it upon themselves to encourage people to show up at the Ocoee Dam Deli. Now, boy, this story just, if you let it segue in all the different directions and digress in all the different directions that it could go, it just gets more and more interesting because in addition to everything else in this human drama, there is a very interesting history behind the two restaurants, the Whitewater Grill and the Ocoee Dam Deli. And the Whitewater Grill actually is roughly 5 years old. The Ocoee Dam Deli probably twice as old. And the owner of the Ocoee Dam Deli used to be a member of the church group that I pastor, and shared all of the same theological positions that I adhere to. And so it's probably inevitable that in the course of all of this unfolding of this story that he might get asked as to where he stands presently, which I'd be interested in hearing that, because it's always interesting to see how people have morphed or evolved theologically. And at the very least, if John, the owner of the Ocoee Dam Deli, still adheres to the beliefs and convictions regarding the subject of race in the Bible that he did back years ago when he was involved with my pastoral efforts, it would be interesting to know that he is basically in the closet or hiding them. Maybe he's done a 180. I don't know. Maybe it'll come out of this. This is what the beautiful thing is about the First Amendment, about free speech, about the technology that we enjoy today, is that things can be put up so that in the free marketplace of ideas, people can have the opportunity to make up their own minds and become informed and become educated. There we just saw a white SUV pull up and some white people, some white young girls, they just couldn't wait to roll their windows down and shake the black man's hand. The heroic black crusader who has come to Whitewater Grill to stand there with his signs and protest. So it's a classic textbook situation, and I'm sure it will be very enjoyable for people with intellectual and philosophical depth to consider all of the nuances and the meanings and the implications of what's going on. But again, we have this one vehicle across the road with several women congregated behind it, and they are obviously keenly interested in what's going on over here. So we will continue, God willing, to report on the events as they unfold here in our humble little hamlet here of America. And I'm sure the story promises to get more interesting as the day progresses. especially as social media kicks in and more people sense the opportunity to bask in the limelight and put their 2 cents worth in, and everything from A to Z can crop up and happen in these type of circumstances. So again, that's the beautiful and wonderful thing about the First Amendment, which I am seeking to champion with all of my heart and soul and devotion and strength. So we will be with you later, God willing, and thank you for your participation in this historic moment.